So we're going to head over to Melrose and see if we can do a bit of sneaker shopping and see what we can pick up. Not really. We're actually going to Coventry Town Centre to see what trainers we can get. Well, hey! So it's Sunday and see if I can find the Trace cargos in either Foot Locker or the new JD Sport, but I'm not holding my hopes up. The website literally sold out in minutes this morning, so we'll see. We'll check out the new JD anyway. I'm hoping because it's a big store they might actually have some stock, but like I said, I'm not holding my hopes up. I don't think Foot Locker's got any, but we'll see. Weather today is absolutely horrendous. It's all wet and nasty. It's Sunday, so it's a strange day for a drop, but I don't know if it's in store or not. So we're going to do a little bit on the new JD that we've got in town. It's a big one. Doesn't look like they get a lot of limited releases though, which says a lot about Coventry really. So I've just picked up a storage system from a woman who sold it to me second hand, an IKEA one, and it comes in about 10 million pieces, so that's going to be fun to put together. Welcome to another Thai Kicks vlog. We're nearly halfway through January. That's insane, it's crazy. My cops seem to be slowing down. It does seem like Adidas have got quite a lot of stuff coming out as of towards the back end of the month. As you may have seen in the vlog, I did try and get the Trace Cargo 3.0 Ultra Boost. Taking an L on that. That's no great shakes. I was a bit gutted on Sunday. I kind of got up a little bit early, thought, wow, fantastic. The first time that I can actually try and get a good, quite hyped shoe and I'm actually off instead of it always being on a Saturday. Because I'm a hairdresser, I never get Saturdays off. I can never get myself onto a computer or get to a shop and stand in line to get some of these hype shoes. So Sunday, for the first time ever, I could actually try and get this shoe, and they just vanished online. No hope online. I heard Foot Locker dropped half an hour after the 8 o'clock kind of average sort of time people say they normally drop. I didn't see that. Bit gutted about it, but I went into Coventry Town Centre where they've got the new JD Sport, and they've also got a Foot Locker. Tried both those stores and failed miserably. So big fat L for me on that one. But who knows, may get them if they restock. Don't know, haven't got a clue, but that's it. Anyways, quick update. As you may have seen, my OG NMDs arrived. This is the box, and it is different. It came in a blue boost box and now comes in this nice black box, which is pretty cool. I'm very, very happy that I managed to pick these up for under retail, as you may have seen in my previous vlog. Yes, they did arrive. Yes, thank you. Thank you to Office for giving me that lovely present, that mistake. Let's get into the shoe. So this is the unboxing of the OG NMDs. This is the OG NMDs with your classic blue and red foam plug brick, whatever you want to call it. You also have the prime knit black upper, which doesn't have masses of support. It's quite stretchy all the way through there. You have the red plug that runs round, the foam block runs round the inside without the blue one. And I'm going to do an on foot view of these now. So yeah, these are the OG NMDs. These are a classic. I think these are always going to be something that everyone should have a pair in their collection if they are big about the NMD. The only other NMD I would probably turn around and say I really want to get is the white version of the OG. Then I'm done with NMDs. I don't necessarily need Bape NMDs. If I come across them at a good price, I will get them. But if I don't, who cares? This was a kind of a grail shoe because I had the 2015 versions and I sold them to fund my purchase of the Soul Box Ultra Boosts, which I love, by the way, and it was my top shoe of 2016 for what I picked. But now I have these back, I'm complete, so to speak. If you really like the vlog, I really appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. All those thumbs up really make a difference. If you didn't like it, which is really important, and I really want you guys to be brutally honest, if you're thinking about giving this video a thumbs down, think first about what I could do to make it better. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you're on the verge of giving it a thumbs down, don't give it a rating. Give me that tool, that feedback to try and make the vlogs that I do in the future better. So comment in the section below what you think I could do to make it better, whether I'm talking too long and it's boring, whether I'm not doing enough stuff on the shoes, whatever, I don't care. Please comment in the section below. Don't give me a thumbs down first. Give me a chance to contact you, have a conversation. Give me an opportunity to try for the next vlogs to make it a little bit better. And if it's not, thumb it down. That's cool. I would have tried to improve at least what I do content-wise. if you do like it, subscribe. Really want to get more subscribers. I want to get over the 150 mark and head towards 200. It's not a lot, but to me it's a lot, and I love the love. Again, you know, any comments are gladly welcome. So thanks. So what I was going to talk about in this week's vlog is more about how I got started, what I collect as a personal preference. And what you tend to find is that, particularly in America on stateside, a lot of people are into their basketball sneakers. They love those kind of shoes. Sports shoes kind of sort of sit way down when it comes to something in the UK, other than for like running. It usually tends to be the top sports. You have to wear a kind of cleat, so whether it be football or rugby. So there aren't that many sports in the UK I could turn around and say, you know, sort of cross over into you being able to wear that kind of sports shoe for like sort of fashion. You know, the only things now which are starting to cross over fashion meets some form of sport is, you know, the runners. So Ultra Boost has crossed over. But initially, I think the first ones that I recall and remember that really sort of set me on this kind of quest over the last year to collect shoes was, I remember the Nike Racer coming out and being on loads of athletes' feet and just thinking that is a sick shoe. It's a shoe that I saw and thought that would be awesome to have as a fashion shoe. It just looked quality. Didn't know a lot about the kind of the ins and outs of Flyknit as a new material, this woven kind of material that was going to be made into a shoe, almost like one-piece shoe. And that's where my sort of trainer addiction started, which, you know, I'm not been in it a long time. I've always loved shoes, don't get me wrong. Always loved Air Maxes and things like that of the time. But I've been mad for technology and always have done. So what I was sucked into was the feeling of what was next. What was the next big thing? What technology can be put into shoes? And my love of sort of sneakers at the moment has stemmed from me picking up my first ever pair of Flyknit shoes, and the first pair I ever got was the kind of OG Flyknit Trainer Plus, the first one, the one that everyone used to see Kanye in with the white and the black. It was the first Flyknit shoe that I had ever purchased, and I managed to get that for retail, under retail actually, never realizing, you know, the demand for it. So moving away from that, after I got that, I loved that shoe and I wore it to death. I finally managed to save up enough to get my first racer. So my first racer was the University Reds that, as you can see, are well used. I've worn these so much and they were so light. I love Flyknit material. At the time I was loving Flyknit, and this is the one thing that really upsets me about Nike at the moment, is that they aren't using that technology. They took Adidas to court about it, for God's sake, about using Primeknit and almost copying their technology. And now they're kind of sort of bringing it out and not really promoting it as much. Like 2016 was the year of the self-lacing shoe. Well, I don't want to sound funny. They've been working on that since Back to the Future 2. And the thing that really upset me with Nike is that they have had years and years to make that technology and chose to bring it out in 2016 and didn't give people like me who love the nostalgia of that shoe and the history of the movie and everything the opportunity to buy it. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand money goes to Michael J. Fox's foundation, and you know, I really do understand that that is a really, really good cause, that I will never ever probably get my hands on that shoe out of pure nostalgia, to have that shoe that I've always wanted in my collection, even before I was a huge sneaker lover and a collector. you know, that didn't affect these shoes, and these shoes kind of sort of stemmed me buying a couple of other Flyknits. One of the other ones I got winter Flyknit was these ones, which as you can see have been well worn. These were my kind of lightweight off-roaders, shall we say, my off-road beaters, and I got these for £60, which is nothing, and I've used these in so many different scenarios. I use these in the gym, for God's sakes, for lifting weights and things like that, and doing leg day type exercises. So, you know, these have got a really sturdy kind of bottom to them, and yeah, they have done me proud, and I still wear these now and again. But as time moved on, pre-2016, we probably go back towards sort of 2012, 2013, at the same time as me buying racers, I bought my first ever prime knit shoe as well, which were these, the Adi Zero prime knits. And obviously they brought these out for the 2012 Olympics in like the red editions that were limited, as I believe to 2012 pairs. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I can remember. But yeah, I picked these up, and these were sick. Like, so many people giving me compliments about this shoe, and I managed to get these discounted as well from Osprey. And they're so lightweight, and the prime knit on this is different to Flyknit. And you know, the one thing that I can say for 2016 is that so many prime knit shoes have come out, and has really kind of sort of taken over Nike's Flyknit reign. It's incredible, and that's why my channel now seems to be predominantly Adidas at the moment, because I love lightweight, wearable shoes, and I wear them for work all day long. I'm on my feet all day long, so that's why everything is that. But people have asked me, do I hate Nike? No, I don't. I don't hate Nike. I really do like Nike for some things. I just feel a little bit sad that Nike aren't pushing that technology more. Like what we can see with the Adidas 3D runner, you know, 3D printed soles, 3D printing uppers in the future, maybe, who knows? That wasn't a 3D printed upper, but who knows? But sort of single piece woven kind of materials just are incredible. They're so comfortable. So, you know, for me, that is why I'm not really kind of feeling Nike at the moment, and that is it. But that's what got me started collecting shoes. And what I do want to do is I really want to get some questions coming through in the comments below. So if you guys have any questions that you want to ask me about the shoe game, about resale, about resellers, about brands that I like, brands I dislike, anything you can think of, throw them in the comments section below, and I will give you my honest opinion. I'm contactable through my Instagram and contactable through Twitter as well, which is at Tyrone, TYRONE_LF. You can get me on Twitter as well. Thank you for watching Ty Kicks for another week, and I will catch you next week. Keep your eyes peeled.